You've been told discipline is the secret. Wake up early, work hard, grind through the pain. But here's the truth no one tells you. Discipline isn't enough, because if it was, you'd already be unstoppable. First one is the trap of discipline. Think about this. How many times have you promised yourself you'd wake up early, hit the gym, study harder, only to fall back into old patterns? It's not that you're lazy. It's not that you're weak. It's because discipline, alone, breaks under pressure. Like a muscle you overtrain without rest. Eventually, it snaps. And when it does, you're back to zero. Frustrated, guilty, burned out. Discipline works until life punches you in the face. Until you're heartbroken, exhausted, alone. So what do the top 1% do differently? They don't rely on discipline. They build something stronger. Something that doesn't break when life gets messy. Want to know what that is? The 1% people, so-called the successful ones. The top 1% don't try to be disciplined. They see themselves as the kind of person who doesn't need to try. A Navy SEAL doesn't decide every day to be tough. He is tough because that's who he is. An Olympic athlete doesn't force herself to train. She trains because that's what Olympians do. Here's the secret. Discipline is a tool, but identity is the blueprint. The 1% don't say, I need to go for a run. They say, I'm a runner. And runners run, even in the rain. They don't say, I need to work harder. They say, I'm the kind of person who shows up no matter what. And when your identity is aligned, discipline becomes automatic, effortless. This is why your willpower fades, because you're trying to act like someone you haven't become yet. The 1%, they build identity-first habits, and if you want to become one of them, you have to start with this one question. Identity shift. How to start? Ask yourself, who is the future self you're trying to become? Not goals, not numbers, not checklists. What does the strongest version of you act like when no one's watching? Does he scroll at midnight? Or close the phone and protect his sleep like it's gold? Does she quit after one bad day? Or lace up her shoes and show up again? You don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent with your identity. Each time you act like your future self, even for 5 minutes, you cast a vote for who you're becoming. You're not building a habit. You're building you. And here's where most people fail. They chase discipline like it's fuel. But the 1%, they become the fire. You want to change your life? Start showing up as the version of yourself who already has. The practical shift. So how do you shift identity? Step 1. Rewrite your self-talk. Stop saying, I need to be disciplined. Start saying, I'm becoming the kind of person who... Step 2. Track the character, not the checklist. Did you act like a warrior today? Did you show up like a leader? Step 3. Celebrate alignment, not perfection. Every time you show up for the identity, not just the task, you're winning. This isn't about willpower. It's about self-respect. It's about honoring the person you're becoming, even when the world can't see it yet. Because the world doesn't reward the most disciplined, it rewards the most aligned. So maybe discipline didn't fail you. Maybe you were just trying to force a lifestyle that didn't match your identity. The top 1% don't grind harder. They align deeper. You can too. So here's your challenge. Tonight, before you sleep, write down the identity of the person you're becoming. Not their goals, their traits, their decisions, their defaults. Then tomorrow, be them. Even if only for 5 minutes. Even if no one claps. Because 5 minutes as your future self is worth more than 5 hours pretending to be someone else. Remember this, discipline fades, but identity endures. So who will you be tomorrow? The same version of you, or the one who never needed motivation again? The clock is ticking. Choose wisely. Make it count.